the Cleveland Cavaliers?
That's a good question.
What do you think of the Cleveland Cavaliers?
They probably are, to be honest with you.
Dean Wade.
Yeah.
Dean Wade returned from injury. People are talking about how like impactful that has been. Like I know it's only
huge.
6 points, 4 rebounds, and assists a night, but he's shooting almost 41% from three, 46% from the field. Like he knows his role. Solid defense. He knows how to funnel guys towards the bigs. He knows how to properly position himself and play competitive basketball. And yeah, honestly, he's kind of doing what we thought Isaac Okoro could do.
Yeah, Isaac's interesting because I feel like the way his season started, he wasn't getting too much run and he was coming off the bench. And the last 3 games have been huge improvements for Isaac. Like, the last 2 games, he shot 5 of 7 from downtown. He's been like, even like last night, I'm looking at he only scored 12 points, but he shot 4 of 6, 2 of 3 from downtown. Isaac Okoro played really good basketball last night, like really good basketball. I don't think those stats really emulate that. He's coming off a 20-pointer against Indy. This is exactly what they need, and you're right. His name might be kind of on the chopping block here because, whether it's because he wasn't starting or he hasn't seen huge minutes, he's a former 6th pick in the draft or 5th or 6th pick in the draft. So 3 games into the month of February, he's putting up 15 points a game, 71% from downtown. And January was a huge, when he re-entered the starting lineup, January was huge for him. He was very efficient, 53 from the field, 48 from downtown. So the Cavs situation is interesting in general because they're one of the best teams in the league, especially on defense. But you got like Karras expiring contract. Are they going to ship out Karras?
So what we saw right now? A healthy Cleveland Cavaliers team. The win over the Grizzlies. The win over the Pacers. Yes, they lost to the Heat, but the Cavs aren't really missing guys anymore. Like, we're finally getting to see a healthy Cavs team for an extended period of time. They got 4 wings. Jetty Osman, Kuro, Karis LeVert, Dean Wade. They got Ricky Rubio, Raul Neto, okay? Right there behind Darius Garland and Donovan Mitchell. They got Evan Mobley, Jared Allen. If they need to give them a breather, they got Robin Lopez and some Dean Wade. Like,
Robin Lopez sucks now. K Love's out of the rotation.
Yeah, I know. Do you think he's a buyout guy?
I don't think they're gonna get rid of him.
So why, personally, I know he hasn't been great, but on the season, he's still shooting 35% from 3. I know from the field he's shooting like 39, but 8.5 points, almost 7 rebounds, 2 assists. I guess maybe he's just that much of a detriment on defense.
This is something I pretty much asked one of my Cavs buddies a couple of weeks ago, and he was like, no, he's just going through a rough shooting split right now. He's struggling. He'll be back. And now he's been out of the rotation for a little bit now, and we're seeing, Kevin Love's a name at the trade deadline. That contract, I'm not quite sure who's going to trade for Kevin Love.
That's why I think he's a buyout.
Yeah, but at that point,
why would you buy him out?
Isn't even that bad according to the stats, but
why would
I buy him? Why would I get rid of him? What am I trying to sign?
No, you're right, because in December, if you can get the Kevin Love from December where he was shooting 43% from the field, 5 threes a night at 38%, grabbing about 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 8 points in about 19 minutes a night. It's not bad.
Didn't he put up like 15 a game last year? He can still get boards, make threes, and score.
I mean, as a starter this season, in 3 games, he's averaging 15 and 10.
Even if Kevin Love is out of my rotation, and as long as he's not, throwing chairs, I think he's still gonna be beneficial to my team as far as leadership goes. I mean, he's their leader.
How old is Kevin Love?
34.
Take a guess. Yeah, he is 34. I don't know if you knew that. That's wild. Kevin Love is 34. Only 34.
Sad times. Whoa. I can't believe he's already 34.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought he was older than 34. He's been on the Cavs for like 9 years.
Yeah,
He's
the
been in the
glory
league.
days.
He's been in the league for like 15 years, 14 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Minnesota era.
He only played 5 or 6 seasons in Minnesota. He's been at Cavaliers for most of his career.
He did a great job. Very successful career. Cleveland probably doesn't win much without him.
Yeah, that's probably true. They probably don't win much without him. But okay, let's pivot over here and let's talk about a team that is arguably the second best team in the NBA. Maybe we'll see an unorthodox NBA Finals. And you know what that NBA Finals would look like? It would be the